somewhere else than some other items can have.
Oi. Sto facendo una serie di cose. Sì.
您好，您拨叫的用户正忙，请您稍后再拨。
都退掉了，一点都没有了。
我们家的人都是给他算的，类似只有描述光会有几个图形，这样我们就可以很清楚的看见你。
你好，
嗯
我叫骗子，是照片的这个片，在中国这个骗子读起来有点像英文的 liar，但是不是，其实我没见过这个照相机，
啊，是 Canon，
佳能，
对，
哇，就是改变一种人们看作品的方式，通常我们看的作品都是看一个面，那么像这个呢是会要读4个面，然后放上去，然后这每一个上面我都写了这条成语的汉语的那个语音，然后在第几页第几条，那么通过这本呢可以找到这个解释，因为这一本是中英文的那个这叫什么成语词典，是这个意思。那这个作品呢是一共我刻了1000方的这个，也就是1000条成语了。然后完了，这个只是这整个作品当中的2个，一共是有20个这样的小凳子支起来。海市蜃楼，就是我们会看到一个大自然的一个现象，就是一种虚幻的那种东西，是不存在的，所以叫海市蜃楼。你可以看一看这个英文的意思是什么样。海市蜃楼。
Now you can see we have a new exhibition today. It's hyper object, so it's kind of like a result of research fellowship program. Like we have our residence artist Samuel Adam Swope to presenting the floating room, which is going to make domestic products hovering in the air and make a space set up like a room. Also Fito Segalila, and he is head of research creation of Cornuts, and he's going to also show a piece here. It's referring to one of the conceptual art piece.
My name is Fito Segalila. I'm a new media artist, originally from Colombia. I've been living here in Shanghai for about 1.5 years now. I came as a fellow to do some research here at Kronos Art Center, and then I stayed and became the director of the Research and Creation Lab, where we inquire in the new media art matters and try to come up with experimental works that somehow combine research methodologies with artistic practice in order to work out new media art pieces that somehow document processes and talk about instances of new media technologies in general. And right now we're here in the latest CAC Lab show, where we have two pieces. One is Samuel Adams, who is a fellow right now at CAC, who came with our program, and the other piece is my own piece, which is the result of the past few months of research. My piece is this piece you see here, which is called The Treachery of Soft Images, which is basically kind of a systematic essay on one of René Magritte's pieces, which is perhaps his most famous piece, The Treachery of Images, or This Is Not a Pie, the famous painting with the pie that says this is not a pie. Basically, these are two screens framed in conventional, traditional ways. Each of the screens is connected to a computer, and they are both connected to the internet. The computer on the left will search for an online image of a specific, of one of 6 objects, either a pipe, a broom, a sponge, a jar, a hammer, or a telephone. And it will grab one image and download the image, and it will run it through an artificial neural network or a cognitive computational system that will try to analyze and understand the image and describe it in human-like ways, pretty much like how our brain works in a way. This artificial neural network was trained with over 200,000 images to try to understand the visual sensory input as we do. But in my process, I found that there are certain objects that this machine cannot really understand. And that was quite interesting. And for my surprise, these objects were the same, most of them were the same as some of the objects René Magritte was exploring with his own paintings and his own games with words that he used to play with, between images and words. So what you see on the left, the image, the computer will search on the internet for an image, let's say of a jar. It downloads the image, it analyzes through the neural network, it describes the image, and then it displays what it sees on the right screen. But it does it after a small sentence that negates the image, as René Magritte did. So instead of having this is not a pipe, in this case you have this is not a jar. It's a wide blender sitting on top of the table. It's a wide blender sitting on top of the table. That's what the machine is saying. It's a totally different thing to what we see. So in a way, this machine is building a new sensory reality out of the image. It's questioning how we perceive reality in its own way. Although it appears to be an error, I regard it more as a kind of new hybrid reality. And if you think about this technology is being used not for art, it's actually being used to tell people what to buy online. It's a technology that tells you when you go into Amazon, tells you, hey, you should buy this new, whatever TV that popped out because it learned from your previous shopping activity that you like TVs. So it's the same type of technology who is driving our world and our own reality in a way. So this piece is kind of going back into the essence of what the image is, what reality is, and question it, and try to tell us, listen, we are building a new reality that is driven by systems, by machines that learn and tell us what to do, what to see, and what to experience.
Once the human element leaves the room, then the spirits of these strange products is born.
As if the objects have their own life.
Yeah. Yes, it is recognized as part of the artistic function that I give them a semi-autonomous state. So at a certain point, they start to have their own logic, and they will hover, but sometimes based on the other objects in the environment, they might get a little bit disoriented or confused, in which case the impact becomes part of the performative element as well. And then after they have impact and crash land, the system will still consider them as alive until in the next loop of the iteration, or the loop of the performance comes in, where the performer comes back in and cares for these objects and starts to mend them, put them back together, and starts over.
Also, in our main exhibition space, we have a show in the Dark Victoria. So this exhibition, we collaborate with ZKM Germany and Nanjing Pai Museum Korea. This exhibition is under the program named Art and Science Art and Technology Art, ANT Art. So this year we invite 2 artists and we collaborate with one of them. So it's 3 artists in total in the exhibition. So we collaborate with Liu Xiaodong, who is a painter, and he collaborated with the CAC Lab, the Research Creation Department, to create a new piece, The Weight of Insomnia. And also we had one of Nanjing Pai piece, and also Custom Nicolai's. So it's a group show. And this show gonna have a tour, started from CAC and then move to the ZKM next year, and they're gonna show in Nanjing Pai Museum in the 2019. 2018 or so. Yeah.
I have no enough energy. Art not really like the scientists. Scientists, you can say this is good. If you make the camera, they have lots of the technique. Is the say, your link is very cool. Your design is very cool. You have many manage. You have the lots of the like design, like the material or something. This is about the sign. The art is, just for my people, the spirit, 精神. So you actually cannot really think about which kind is good art. This is my thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
第四个人性，我们起的题目叫为了孩子。那么你如果真的是画一个老师趴在讲台上面打回来转把坐下来，那个看里面的纪录片很少，那么我就选取了这么一个，所以才会有后面几张的。这是第二章，整个汶川大地震的第二章。大家都知道，大型的灾难发生了以后，那个。
他们磨剪刀，那个老头把那好好的剪刀通通都给磨坏。
一样的，我看着爽啊！对啊，好耳熟啊！
不要你好你好，我跟你很熟。
你几点来了？
哎，这么想想过良，后来就现在以后去做，也不看我方案，就直接给我跑，没要多少地方，没有关注。